Hey guys, HTV here, and welcome back to another video going over the brand new Switch games come out this November, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. In today's video, we're going to be going over 5 new snippets of gameplay that was showcased today. It's all to do with like the online battling and how it looks, something like that. It looks really cool. However, there's one piece in particular about Mega Evolution that's obviously going to be showcased in this video that is definitely interesting, and I definitely want to talk about it with you guys because it just definitely raises a lot of questions. But of course, if you are excited for today's video, please do drop a like down below, read about the video, the channel, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's get into the video, and I really hope that you guys enjoy. So starting things off, we got a Magikarp fighting a Machoke. Now, I ain't no Pokemon master. I wouldn't say I am. Yeah, I've played through them all. I've been to Kanto, I've been to Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh, you name it. I've been to them all. I've done them all. Beat every gym leader. Beat every Elite Four, but I ain't no Pokemon master. I ain't completed the Pokedex in every region. But I would not leave a Magikarp in on a Machoke. It's just a schoolboy error. You shouldn't do it. Something that's really cool though about this, I don't know if it was ever showcased before, because we haven't really seen too much about the online gameplay. The only part we've seen about this was the whole Mega Evolution, and we don't really see it. But it's cool that you actually have your trainer in the background with your starter Pokemon, whether it be Pikachu or Eevee. Now, for me, this definitely kind of reminds me of the anime, because obviously whenever Ash did like a gym battle, or ever did like one of the league final battles or anything like that, Pikachu would always kind of like be with Ash, kind of rooting with him and everything like that, cheering him on and stuff, and then obviously would jump into battle when he needed to be. It's basically like that, because we already know in battle, like when you kind of send your starter Pokemon, it like runs down your arm and then jumps in. I think that's what's going to happen like online as well, and it's really cool to see it. Like, it just reminds me of the anime, and it's really cool to see your starter Pokemon like with you watching the battle. It's really cool. Anyway, we got a Magikarp in on a Machoke. This is showcasing Splash, I do believe. It looks like it. They're splashing all over the place, which is great. I mean, hey, what? You're already leaving a Machop in on a Magikarp in on a Machoke. Why not go all the way and make it splash? And Machoke's blinking there, mid-blink. And then I believe that Machoke uses Seismic Toss, which is really cool because it kind of shows you a snippet of the Pokemon world. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Pokemon world. Now, I don't know what this could be Generation 8. Who knows? This could be the region for Generation 8. Who knows? I don't see Kanto there. I don't see Johto, Hoenn, Sinnoh. I mean, obviously, this has nothing to do with it. It's just literally a animation. I just realized they've only got one Pokemon each as well. So you literally come to the battle. You've chosen Magikarp, and you've chosen Splash against the Machoke. I mean, I know it's gameplay, but come on. I mean, the total time is only 19 minutes 36. So I don't know if that'll be the case in like. Will we only have 20-minute battles? I can't see that being a thing in like a 6v6, because that would definitely raise problems. How are you going to do a whole battle in 20 minutes? Unless they've literally just been staring at each other for 40 minutes before they even do anything. Or maybe the time limit's lower depending on your Pokemon. That's definitely a shout. Anyway, he gets destroyed. Magikarp absolutely destroyed. I mean, obviously it only does 50 health because it got 50. Next up, we got Tauros v Tauros. Again, your Pokemon is in the background with you, which is really cool. This is really cool because they both use Hyper Beam. So look how nice Hyper Beam looks though. It looks so good. Straight onto the Tauros. That definitely hurts. That really hurts. Doesn't do loads though. Does what? 65, 55? Not a lot. And then Tauros comes back, answers that question with another Hyper Beam. Boom. Again, the time limit's still 19, but they've only got one Pokemon each. Unless one of these has like 6 Pokemon each. We really don't know how long the battles are going to be, but the Hyper Beam hits Tauros right in the face. Not good at all. He enjoyed that. He definitely enjoyed that. I think they did around the same. And then that's kind of that. I believe. I haven't seen all of these all the way through. I kind of wanted to showcase with them. Now we got Pidgeot up against Gloom. I mean, he's got the type advantage already. Now, this level is only 43. They've got 3 Pokemon here, obviously, as we can see. Level 45 Pidgeot. This isn't Fly, by the way. This is not Fly. Like, I saw a lot of comments thinking that was the animation Fly, and everyone was like, why is it so lazy? What's going on there? Like, is it really that difficult to make a Pokemon go up into the air and fly with its little wings, especially when it's already flying? It ain't Fly. That's Sky Attack. This is Sky Attack. Now, I believe Sky Attack was only ever being able to used by Pidgeot through like move tutors and stuff. Maybe it learns it through this. We'd already know that Pokemon do learn moves that they couldn't necessarily learn through level up before, such as Pikachu learning Double Kick and everything like that. And I'm sure Eevee will get Double Kick as well at some point, just because it would be unfair to give Pikachu it, not Eevee, because they both need to have some sort of move that's good against the first gym leader, being Brock. So that is Sky Attack. That ain't Fly. So not a lot of people will be like, hey, it's Fly. Why does it look so bad? This is Gloom using Moonblast though. Now I don't know if Gloom could have Moonblast before. I'm not 100%. But if it couldn't, now it can, which is awesome. I don't know, maybe it could have. I'm not really a Gloom fanatic. I don't really use Gloom at all. Never use Gloom, to be fair. If I was going to use anything, it'd be Blossom from that evolution line or Oddish. Never use Gloom, so whether it could get it or not, I really don't know. But if it couldn't, now it can. If it could before, hey, Nothing's changed. And then obviously Pidgeot's going to use Sky Attack, which does look very nice in this game, though, I must say. It's just like wings coming out of nowhere. Looks really cool. Absolutely destroys that Gloom. Sends it straight to the Shadow Realm. Gloom goes down. So that's the third clip that I want to show you. Now, this coming up is the clip that's very, very, it definitely raises a lot of questions. So obviously it's up against this Executor. The time limit is still the same, one Pokemon each. But as we can see, there's no... So it's hard to explain. So basically Charizard is Mega Evolving into Charizard X right now. And that's what he does. But it doesn't come up like with any like held item or anything like that. Plus, what we know as well is in like the last Mega Evolution scene, it gave you a choice of like X or Y. It like in the last trailer, it basically showcased if you wanted to choose Pokemon X, Charizard X or Charizard Y. So we know that held items are a thing in this game because we've seen them. But I'm pretty sure we've seen them anyway. I'm pretty sure we've seen them. But if Mega Evolutions didn't, like, Mega Stones didn't have to be held, how would that change the player to scene? It would definitely change it. Like, if you came in with a Charizard, obviously you don't know if it's a Charizard X or a Charizard Y anyway, but if you got two choices, that would be ridiculous. Like, because obviously Charizard X and Charizard Y are relatively mixed attackers. I know Charizard Y has a very high special attack stat, then it's physical attack stat, but obviously if you're in on a Pokemon that's very specially defensive, and you're like, alright, I'm gonna just choose Charizard X, that would be so broken. And that would be really unfair for everyone else, because it means that going in with a Charizard, or I take a Mewtwo for example, they could be able to choose between X and Y, and then everyone else has only got like their one Mega Evolution. So I don't know how it's going to happen, but it looks like they're not holding any items or anything like that. But that was in the last trailer, and then obviously Charizard X just uses Flare Blitz, destroys that Executor in one, absolutely sends him to the Shadow Realm. But that's just something interesting to think about. I'm not sure if held items are in the game. I want to say they got confirmed to be in one of like the E3 trailers or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to go back and look at some point, but as it stands, I'm not 100% sure. But a lot of people have been discussing that they might not be in the games. And another thing is obviously the whole thing where you get to choose between Charizard X and Charizard Y. That's super broken, especially like unless like all of them get, you know, Mega Evolution like 2. Next that we got two Pharaohs in on a Paris. Can we just say like how unfair this is? We got a double battle on one kid's Paris. They're both Pharaoh. Like, come on, look at Paris. Look at him. He's quaking in his boots, and you're about to just drill run him. I mean, personally, wouldn't have gone with drill run. I would have gone with the flying type move that stab, you know, super effective. But hey, you want to go for drill run? You can go for drill run. There we go. There's that. I believe that was drill peck. Absolutely sends that bug catchers to Shadow Realm. And that's kind of it for those 5 bits of gameplay. Something I else do want to show you though is the whole like running sequence. I never went over that personally, so I'm going to show you that, guys, right now. Okay guys, and we're back. This is the running animation that came out a little while ago. I didn't make a video on it. I don't know why. I might have been ill that day or something. But I just wanted to show you guys this. I'm pretty sure you've all seen it, but it's just very, very interesting. So we got obviously the Venusaur hopping. A lot of people were like, why is it running like that? What's going on? Obviously, a lot of people didn't actually realize it is a giant toad, so it should be hopping and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. But the Caterpie one is definitely my favorite of this whole thing. It's like tries to keep up with you. Your heart definitely breaks a little bit when you watch him like kind of run up to you and stuff like that. But we got Venusaur here, just hopping. Again, a lot of people were confused about this. Then we got Electrode, which is really cool in my opinion. Electrode just kind of like rolling after you. I really like the fact that all of these Pokemon have like their own unique move and like kind of like walking and running animations and stuff like that. It's good that like there's the little Caterpie. Look at him, he's running behind. You can't run so fast. Let him catch up with you, but it's just so slow. Really, really cool. But I'm something that I'm really waiting for is like obviously we know shiny Pokemon are confirmed in these games now. And we have them by like a little sparkle appearing. I'm waiting for the day when like a little trailer drops like this and then a sparkle actually shows up, and if anybody notices it, I'm not sure if anyone will notice it, but it'll be very interesting to see if they ever do that. I think they should just like randomly just throw it in there at some point. It would be really interesting if they did. But the cool thing is Caterpie teleports you. Then we obviously have Onix that you ride on, which is really, really cool. We obviously saw this in a couple of the trailers. We've got Geodude here. I'm so excited for these games. They look so clean. Really, really nice. And it's so cool that you can ride all these different Pokemon. I don't know how many Pokemon you can ride. We know that you obviously can ride Charizard, Onix, Arcanine, possibly Ninetales. Because if you can ride Arcanine, not Ninetales, that'll be a little bit annoying. Because obviously Arcanine is a version exclusive. Then we have Golem as well, rolling after you in Diglett's Tunnel, or Diglett's Cave, whichever it's called. I'm pretty sure it's Diglett's Tunnel. We have a Dugtrio that just popped up there, though. Because obviously, we got 2 Dugtrios. So obviously Dugtrio was quite difficult to find in Fire and Leaf Grid. It had quite a low encounter rate, but 2's just popped up, so maybe they're relatively easy to find. We got Diglett there popping up. Obviously the red and blue lines mean like how heavy they are and stuff like that. As you can see here, they've got like a red line. Obviously in Pokemon Go we have like the weight and everything like that, like extra large or stuff like that. That's basically just that. It doesn't have anything to do with power or IVs or EVs or anything like that. It's just, I think red is like heavy or large, and then blue is like small and, you know, it doesn't weigh that much. I think that's just kind of what it is. But that's pretty much everything for that as well. I just want to show you guys this as well, because I haven't actually gone over it myself, and some of you guys may not have seen it. You never know. You might have missed the news, but definitely the Venusaur hopping bit is definitely an interesting part there. But going back to that whole gameplay thing about the Charizard, that's definitely the interesting thing, because how will that, like, impact competitive scene with Mega Evolution? Because we already know it's not that competitive, but obviously having the choice of either Charizard X or Charizard Y, whether you have to hold Mega Stones or not, we really don't know. We see, like, no Mega Bracelet on the kids as well, when they're, like, on the trainers, when they're using Mega Evolution and stuff, so who knows? We really don't know. Maybe the Mega Stones and Mega, the bracelet and everything is just all scrapped. Who knows? Because we don't actually see them on the trainers. So definitely food for thought. Definitely food for thought. But that is literally everything from me. That's all I want to show you guys today. It's awesome that they keep showcasing us gameplay like this. I'm a big fan. I was gonna upload a video today going over like everything we already know about the games. But obviously this came out, so I'll probably release that on like Monday or Sunday or something like that. So keep your eyes out for that. That is everything from me, though, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Have an amazing rest of your day. Until next time, guys. Peace.